Yo, we're up, everyone. Today we're back in futures. Unfortunately, we took a loss, a massive loss, because we lost 500 to $24.78. And this loss was reasonable. However, it will be massively lower if I did not open the position by a mistake at the start, which I did. So I was gonna enter with 7 contracts, but no, actually with 4 at the start, and then I'm gonna add more position to the trade as I normally do. But as I'm right now testing out this little thing on the side, I just put 4 because I thought that it's gonna be 4. It made it 14, and as soon as I saw, I was like minus $160. So this made me lose, and that's why I only took 1 trade today as well. So essentially, I've lost 380, 60, something like that, and then the 160 was the honest mistake. But you know, mistake is a mistake. You gotta face it. There's basically no escapes from situations like this. It just happens, and you gotta go with the flow. If you get what I'm saying. Let's get to the trade, because the idea was good, the execution was good, but the stop loss is something that I'm still working on. And we're gonna analyze why my trade was a loss instead of a win, because it was actually supposed to be a win. As you can boys see on the charts right now, I got stopped out by a point, and then we moved straight to my take profit, which would be a nice 1 to 2 hour ratio. So essentially this would make me around $800, right? Okay, let's get into the trade, boys. So going to the market, I'm just gonna tell you that I came in at like 15.35. So honestly, I should have not traded today, as I came straight after my final exam. Should have traded a PM session if trade at all, but I just took the decision, and it is what it is. Okay, yeah. Anyways, boys. So as you know from the video that I made on Monday, I suppose, I was bearish for the whole week because of the new week opening gap. That's right. So going to the market, I marked out the buy side, the major buy side liquidity, which is up there from 14th of May, which is actually yesterday. And then I also marked out the internal liquidities, right, such as this one or this one. So scaling down to the hourly, we can see this order block, which got held and is still holding, and yeah, that's pretty nice. Furthermore, we have this buy side liquidity, which on ES got swept, but on Nasdaq didn't. That was perfect, right? That's what we want to see. SMT, higher time from confluence, such as order block, fair value gap breaker block. So that's what we had. Essentially, we also had a breaker block. Oh no, we didn't. We are still in the breaker block, which is this one, right? So that's what we wanted to see, right? As soon as the market opened, we get an immediate sweep of these highs, which are right. Are these the data highs? Yeah, these are the data highs. So immediate sweep of the data highs, and they inverse value gap on the 3-minute followed by that. So as you boys know, I enter on inverse value gaps instantly and then add position to them if I add position, right? If I'm adding position, this trade was a very high probability, and because of that reason, it also hit. Also did hit because of that reason, right? So so yeah, we had another data lows here. I don't have actually anything for data lows, and we also had this 15-minute fair value gap to be aware of. Actually, it's a 30-minute. Nah, I just like more than 15 minutes, right? Okay. So, a very simple trade, boys. Super for liquidity, 1 hour order block, SMT. That's it. That's basically it, boys. Also, 1 minute change of order flow, and essentially that's it. This was followed by a very nice down candle, which is what you want to see by when there's an inverse rally gap. So that was my extra confluence to add some position, which I ended up adding on the inspection of this rally gap right here. I think I had like 2, so I initially entered for 5 contracts, then added 2 more, so I was in for 10 contracts, and my stop loss was above, like somewhere here, right, which is just alright. But from what I'm seeing from these trades and other trades that I got stopped out at, I must place my stop loss above the wick of the candle that creates the inverse, right? So this stop loss should have been placed like this, and by doing that I would be in a very, very nice 1 to 5, 1 to 8 ish. I would probably close around this level if I've seen these candles, right? Or worst case scenario, break even. That's it, boom, no losses, and I would be able to take another trade today, which would essentially be another short after the sweep of that. I'm just gonna run you how this short will be taken. So we have a inverse value gap created here. I would wait for a tap back into this inverse value gap, or I think on the 5-minute or on the 15. No, okay, so I would wait for a tap back into this fair value gap, which we get run through. So I will be an entry, and yeah, and I will be still scanning, looking for some entries, and that's it. But you know what it is, I took the loss. I'm quite happy because, like, honestly, I mean, I'm not happy obviously because I lost $524.78. But what I'm trying to say is that this trade was a very good trade to take. The only problem was the stop loss, and I can see that I'm starting to get futures, right? Because I started trading futures like 3 weeks ago, and now I came back from a massive loss to a quite alright level, as you boys can see. I am at a $210 profit for this week, obviously because of today's massive loss. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna have a winning day, and we're gonna make it like around 801k in profit for the week. So biggest mistakes that I made today is trade the session that you weren't able to analyze before, place the stop loss a bit higher, and basically that's it. I think maybe enter also on the continuation model rather than just the inverse value gap. I might have to see on that and how that exactly will work out, but from what I'm seeing, the entry will be very similar to what it was. Yeah, anyways, that's it for today. I see you tomorrow, boys, at same time. Maybe tomorrow I'll actually do a live stream from the future session, the AM session. Obviously we got news coming out at 4, inflation rate, I think. So might stream today, actually tomorrow actually, and see how it goes on stream. Right, thank you for watching. See you. Hey.